Hey there, people. Uh, I have forgotten to stream for a couple of days now. So I'm doing it now. This is technically a Thursday, so it's not streaming hours normally. Do I want to hide the mouse maybe? I'm in F14 because it's not actually necessary for this game to see where I'm clicking. I'm gonna try and do that. Just go in and check here. There we go. And bam, turn that off. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. Well, I am gonna do what it says in the title, which is Deep Dungeons. So I should try and head over there. I haven't decided if which one I want to do, but I'm probably just gonna do called Palace of the Dead. That's what it's called. And you can see chat. Let's just hide that real quick. No, you can't see chat anymore. Or the in-game chat, that is. I need to check where my chat box is. I can move that up there, maybe. Looks a little better. And it's not super in the way. Oh, it's going to bother me from looking at. So, there we go. There we go. Why is there an icon here? We've expanded the scope of our reconnaissance missions in the ruins. Unfortunately, we have yet to find any clues as to who or what is the source for our problems. You claim the undead spoke of a robed figure, correct? Perhaps this is the foul sorcerer who gave birth to the palace and its inhabitants. He not only create such a labyrinth, but fill it with the souls of so many innocents. We are dealing with a foe possessed of a dark and terrible power. Pains me to burden you, but on behalf of the Wood Whalers, I would ask that you seek out and put an end to the one behind all this. I can think of none more capable for the task at hand. My men have not the strength to stand with you in the ruins, but rest assured we shall do all we can to support you here at Quarry Mill. Now go, drive out the evil of the Palace of the Dead, before the deceased should find their way out into the Dwell's Wood. Palace of the Dead, Hellsword. Oh, beyond floor 15. Nice. Let's see, what class do I want to play this in as well? Tanks are nice because they heal pretty well. But then which tank do I want to play when I'm at level 60? I don't want to play Paladin, that's for sure. I don't even have Holy Spirit at level 60. Nothing. Dark Knight. What does Dark Knight have? It does have a couple of things. Not these two, though. Those are the fun skills. Gunbreaker isn't fantastic either. Warrior is not great. Probably not a tank, then. I remember thinking the Monk, I think, has most of its gameplay at level 60, so I'll try a Monk run, then. Just hoping that it won't be too much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Machinist and Summoner are typically the two good ones then. Maybe I'll play Summoner. Continue one of these old runs. Super old, but whatever. Move that a little bit further up. And there we go. Now then, what do I want to do? I want to use a Pomander of Intuition. And might as well use one if I have all three of these, but there we go. And there. Bought that. Actually, I should go here, because I used the Pomander sight, which means that I can see everything. Will I be able to see if there is intuition? You detect the call of the accursed horde on this floor, which means that yes, I want to look for it, but I can't see it over in this map. It's not in here, so I don't need to go in there. Treasure copper, let's hope it's not trap. When we later open, actually I should probably, damn it. Well, this is why I play Summoner, so that I have access to healing as well as damage. Does not look to be a cursed horde in here though. Okay. It's not in here either. That said, I would like to get that chest over there, and to do that, I'm gonna need to kill these two. I don't think these can be trapped though, so I don't need to worry too much about accidentally exploding here. Affluence. Increases the number of treasure coppers on the next floor. Nice. Don't need that. There we go. Also, can't quite remember. I think I was actually supposed to try and keep these two running, so I'm gonna use them. Probably should have saved them, but oh well. Well, apparently I decided to pull all three of these, so... There we go. Nice. And we get a piece of the accursed horde. Level 50, Enkindle, which is that? I'll probably find it. Actually, it's... I'm curious now, what is Enkindle? Oh, it upgrades those attacks, okay. Where is the exit? There is the exit. So anyway, Enkindle will upgrade these three attacks a little bit. Damage dealt by party members is reduced. I can live with that. It's not fantastic to pull two immediate enemies, but And there we go. See if we can't get this treasure coffer here. Oh, that's a trap. Shouldn't have moved, I guess. Still have 2 uses of intuition left, but given that it's still one of the earlier floors, it might actually be worth using. So I'm gonna do that. Check this room, see what's here. There's a treasure coffer. Nice, pomander of steel. Means I can protect myself a little more. Run through here. See what's over here. Is there anything here? There's the next floor. Here in a passage. In the meantime, I'm going to apparently aggro an enemy. And then check if there are any more chests. Yes, there are. Also running on near the walls is actually a pretty good thing that I forgot to do. And the reason why it's good is because it's the best place to avoid traps. Because they love placing traps in just the worst locations for some reason. And if you walk into them, you die. You don't die, but sometimes bad things happen. I got hit with enervation previously, but sometimes you just turn into like a frog or something, and sometimes the ground explodes. So it's a good idea to try and avoid traps, and they're never like right next to the walls, so walls are a pretty good place to avoid them. As for why I'm not fighting that guy, it's because I don't need to. Nice, I got another Pomander of Strength as well. That's good, because that means that for the boss I will have 1 Pomander of Strength and 1 Pomander of Steel. So I'm going to save these next ones, even though I only have 2 minutes left on these. It doesn't matter. Come on. Also, that was a landmine. One of the traps that he mentioned. There. When I have Energy Drain and Fester, I have a pretty strong burst. Oh. You sense the accursed horde calling you. Ooh, a Pomander of Steel. Nice. So when this one runs out, I can use another Pomander of Steel. And there is the accursed horde. And now, if I make it to the end of the floors, these 10 floors, then I will get 2 pieces of the accursed horde. Come on, there's no way you saw that. And this thing hasn't opened up yet, which means we need to kill enemies for it to do that. go. They're not going to open up yet. Okay. And of course it activates when I accidentally pull 2 enemies, and after I've killed 1. There we go, should not be any more traps in here. Freeze Ether Pool arms and Ether Pool armor. It's very nice. Actually, I think I'm going to use that one as well. I forgot to use that one when I picked up the previous. Come on. Shouldn't open the chest, actually, because I haven't checked. Because I haven't fought this guy yet, and if that's a landmine, then I'm in trouble. Which, yes, it was trapped. So of course it is. I shouldn't fight this guy, but... oh well. Go. I wonder if it's worth checking what's down here. I should probably move this just a little bit so that you can see things. Yeah, cool. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I just don't feel like it. Oh wait, was that one with, did I forget to get the, yeah, I think I forgot to check for the accursed ward. Oh well. I do keep the effect until I uncover the cursed ward, so... well. What kind of chest is that? That's a bronze chest, I think. Which is completely worthless. Yes, it is. Bronze copper. I'm not gonna go in there. That's a silver chest, though. Those are the most valuable ones. Also, apparently I do need to go in there, because that's where the exit is, and also... okay, that just didn't increase my armor. Anyways. I am going to need to kill some enemies as well to unlock the exit. It's annoying. Hmm. It's based on this thing. Doesn't appear as if it is opened yet. It opened after I killed the mummy, which is nice. So that means it wasn't a waste to accidentally pull the mummy. Alright. Nothing here. Apparently. Absolutely empty. Under purity. Removes the pox status. Nice. And let's see if this guy is gonna die any day today. Yes, he is. Yeah. That one I like using. Oh, there's a silver chest in here as well. That's annoying, because they're very nice. There's no way that pulled two of them. There we go. Alright, a golden chest. Which might contain something useful, like a pomander of steel. That's useful. I would like one more pomander of strength, though. this guy out of here. And where is the exit? It's up here. There it is. Let's see where I am now. Floor 37. There's still no cursed horde here. This has been very dry recently after I forgot the one-on-one floor. Here is the Pomodoro of Alteration. These things die in one hit, and then they sort of do some explosion thingy. But in return, this floor contains a decent chunk of chests, and I think these guys also drop chests upon dying. Auto heal fantasy gloom. Might be worth using something like Commander of which one would that be? I don't know if I have that one. Commander actually. So there is a Pomander that removes the effect of the current floor. And that one would be quite nice to have with this set. Auto heal penalty and gloom is pretty dangerous actually. So, would have loved to be able to get rid of those, but alas. Oh well, it was a pretty fast floor anyway. Knockback disabled, and the accursed horde. I'll have to remember it. Knockback being disabled doesn't harm me at all, and it does sort of benefit me that no enemies will be able to affect my position, which could be disorienting otherwise. Nice. Commander of Witching. There we go. 3 pieces of the accursed horde. And there's still a chest in here, apparently. Oh yeah. Witching. I forgot to use it. So then I'll just ignore it. It's not that useful. It's only really useful for one fight, so I'd have to like go into a fight and use it. And like I said, that's just not useful. Pomodoro of safety. Remove all traps. Yes. Please and thank you. Get this guy out of the way. There. There is no way you saw me from that far away. What's over here? Only a gold chest. It's probably worth it. Just gonna use this real quick. And there we go. Here we go. Had a sort of bad coughing fit, so I grabbed some water to drink. Real quick. And there we go. Time to leave floor 38. And I'm pretty stacked for floor 39, so let's just get that one over and done with. I don't think there are any traps in the starting room, so I'll just go here. See about this one. What's the Commoner of Fortune again? Ooh, current floor. Okay, yeah, I can use that. Now we'll get more treasure chests. Very nice. Try and avoid as many enemies as possible, though. So that's how you stay alive. Should fight in here, though. Didn't drop a chest. Did not increase my arms, but oh well. This guy's in the way. And Barometer of Intuition. Nice. It's not worth using it though, because if there is a piece of the Accursed Horde on this, and sure, I would get it, but there's a big chance that there isn't, and there won't be a piece of the Accursed Horde on this floor, and after this floor, all of my buffs will disappear. So I'll use these two, and then also this one. And then I'll use, I think, 4 of these. Because every attack of these gives a Vuln stat. And I've used, actually, those 4 pretty quickly, so I'll just go a little bit higher. And there we go. That guy's kind of spooky. I have 30 minutes remaining. I don't know what that attack was, and I really hope this is not an insta-kill, but it looks like it. Okay. There we go. Nice. We made it up to floor 40 to 50. And we get 3 bronze trimmed sacks. I'm gonna go and open those really quickly. Alright. So then, let's see. What are we going to get from these? Magic prism, and a new haircut. And I don't think I have that haircut. I do not. Let's just go and check it out real quick then, actually. Can I use those as well, just because? There we go. Closest haircut would be in New Gridania, so I'll just teleport there real quick. And here. Tire to an in-row. And summon the Aesthetician. Looks stupid when there's no chat to see. Here we go. Hop on over to hairstyle, and then we'll look through real quick, just see anything with this weird like chess piece icon is unlocked by this item, copy of modern aesthetics. So here we have ponytails. This is curls and adventure. Let's see, we unlocked Samsonian locks. That'd be this one. It's okay. It's kind of similar to something like this. Are there any others that I think it looks similar to? Yes, there are. Oh, well. I guess this one does have that razor sharp edge down here, though. This one also has pretty sharp edge, but it doesn't like go back behind the head. It's in front of the head, so. I prefer the haircut that I had previously, though. Gonna look through these other cool unlockable haircuts. Because the cool and unlockable haircuts are cool. This is like the most common haircut on a lawful. Like, even my American alt got invited to a link shell, which is like made up of lawfuls with this haircut. It's kind of funny. This one is not uncommon though, and it's the one I previously had, so maybe I shouldn't throw rocks at glass houses. Honestly, this looks pretty decent. And apparently 7.3 is adding visible bangs through hats when you're wearing a hat. So maybe this one would be cool to have. What's this? Wait, hold on. There we go. That's the hat. Maybe I should get a an outfit with a more visible hat. I'm curious about trying this out. The only problem is that I don't have this haircut on my American alt, and I don't have the near raids unlocked, so I'd have to go and unlock them and do them real quick. But it's not the biggest problem. I just don't feel like grinding right now. I think I'll keep this haircut for now. And then I'll check, like, come 7.3, I'll give this one a check just to see what it looks like. Oh, no, I'll try this. I'll try it out. Finalize your character's appearance. Yes, pay 2,000 gil. Yes. It is 2,000 gil only. It's not that much. Nice. Now to check out the other glams I have. That's fine. I guess the clipping is maybe a little bit annoying, but honestly it's not that bad, given that this looks like something that would clip through hair, I guess. It's not the hair so much going through, which I did have with another outfit. Also, it does already show the bangs under hats. Maybe it was under hoods? Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Oh well. That looks good. It might be interesting to see how it looks with certain like clothes, because it works with the Astrologian, because Astrologian's very dark colors, but this one is slightly lighter colors. But then the headgear thing has this darker metal, which does work fairly well with it. But I'm curious to see, because not everything will work. This doesn't quite work. I guess the wings are the only thing that I mostly care about, though, so it's functional, but not fantastic. Also, these flowers are not fantastic in terms of meshing, but it's okay. I like how the horns look with this. It's hard to see the headband thing. And it looks good with the... It looks very blind, actually, with the gunbreaker on, but honestly, I don't mind that. It's kind of funny. Apparently, I need to update that portrait. Double blocking this eye. Summoner we've already seen, it looks fine. Red Mage. Picto. Oh, Prone looks good. Same for Viper then. There we go. Some mouse fuckery going on with my computer mouse. Here's my Reaper. It's hiding that thing very well. I don't even remember what it looked like. I'll have to go and check some other time. I could check with the Glamour Dresser, but I don't know if I care enough. That looks good. Ninja also has the double blockage going on. Just doubling down, making sure that eye really is blocked. You can't see anything. It's pretty funny. Dragoon uses the same glam as Reaper. Monk uses the same headgear as Samurai. We get Dancer, which doesn't have any. Machinist. What did I have on Machinist? Apparently nothing. And then Bard, which has big hat, which looks good. It's nice. Very nice to have a functioning hat. Discard that. considering whether or not I want to go back and do some more deep dungeon. Or if I want to find something else to do. There's a lot of things to do in this game, but it's hard to come up with something to do for some reason. I do want to get these knocked out of the way, but because these are all like special maps and everything, and I have quite a lot of them now, but I haven't found anyone in Party Finder who's up for doing maps right now. I've not been like checking it every like hour every day, but I have been trying to keep an eye on it, and I haven't been able to find any. And I think it's because the Moogle Tombstone event is still ongoing, so I think once 7.3 drops, maybe that's when they start doing more maps. Maybe that's when people will start running treasure maps. Simply to use all of the maps that they've got. I have 4 tombstones right now left. Interesting. Well, Moogle tombstone, or irregular tombstones apparently. So I can't buy another map right now. Oh well. I don't feel like doing anything in Party Finder, because most of those things really just need you to have practiced it, and I have not. And I don't really feel like doing a deep dungeon. I might do it one more deep dungeon. It just wasn't as interesting as I remembered, because the last time I did a deep dungeon, I was playing with some friends, so. It's a lot more fun with friends, but it's fine when you're alone. I'll just go and do one more run, and then we'll see after that. Enter the Palace of the Dead as a summoner at floor 41. Here we are. Unsummon my carbuncle. Commander of Serenity. I think that's the one that, yeah, removes the enchantments from the current floor. So whenever you get hit with the gloom, that's what you want to use. Run through here real quick, see if I find anything. Just a bronze coffer. Nothing important. Damn it. Now I need to look through here. Actually, I don't, considering this is the exit, so I'm gonna head through there one way. At one point, but let's see what's over here. Uh-huh. There we go. Somehow we've avoided those. Not that one. Oh. He died very quick. Gold chest. I want it. Purity. No, box status. Don't need that. Haven't found any mimics yet. If I do find any mimics though, then I might need it, because I don't have any way to interrupt them if I don't deal enough DPS. DPS is all I have. Anyways, given that I need to kill at least one enemy, I am just going to do that real quick and see, does that unlock the gate? It does not, so let's see what this guy does. Will he unlock the gate for me? Yes. Commander of Witching. Nightmare Night. It's from My Little Pony. That's what they call Halloween. It's another gold chest over here. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Now I have to wait for these 15 seconds. 10 now. 10 seconds. Apparently that guy walked up towards here. Or I can start getting rid of these bozos. Just unlocked the cool Threadworm trans. Very nice. Let's see what's in here. Where was it? There it was. Commander of Serenity. Means I have 2 for whenever they throw the evil enchantments at me. I didn't think I was going to be able to sneak past that. I was just taking the chance to see. But somehow I did. Alright, let's go and check the last room. Or the last couple of rooms, maybe. Oh, come on. He was behind a wall. There's no way you targeted him. These guys deal a lot of damage. I need you to deal a lot of damage in return a treat. Which you did. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a gold chest in here. And I want that. Commander of Rage. That's nice. That one lets you barrel through these kinds of floors very quickly. There we go. Now we have a stronger attack whenever we use this summoning skill to summon our summons, to unlock them, I suppose. I think this might kill, actually. Did not. And that killed. And now we move on to the next floor. What was I doing on intuition pommanders? I forgot to use them, I think. I don't have any, that's why I haven't used any. Technically, you can find pieces of the accursed horde even without the pomander of intuition. It's just hard because they'll spawn at some random point in some floors, not every floor. And the spawn is completely random as far as I can tell, and you need to stand on it for a couple of seconds for it to become visible. So, if you don't have the pomander of intuition, you're probably just not going to get it. There we go, kill that one. So we need to kill at least some enemies in order to unlock passage. Pomander of Lust is completely useless right now. So I already have 3 of them. Only on floor 43, so there's no need to really worry about stuff like not using intuition as soon as I get it. This is a very wealthy room, but it's also filled with a bunch of enemies, and that's not great. I'll get you out of the way first. Wish I could interrupt that. Oh well. I can just wait for like 10 seconds. And then that's a bronze chest, I think. Oh, they spawned chests. The enemy. Oh. Danger alert. Need to get this guy killed. Because if they use that, I have to use purity. Because of this cool little thing here, the First Pox. Lasts for 9 minutes, so it's basically forever. And I think it stops HP regeneration, or at least slows it down. And also just deals damage. So it's not great. Also, I'm not going to bother with the witching because I don't need to kill any more enemies right now. I am close to level 60, but it's not super important to reach. Man, sure were a lot of Pomanders of Fortune in here. Hopefully this is out of line of sight. Apparently it is. Very sneaky. Alright, this should be like floor... I thought it was 45, but it was 44, okay. Only. That's okay. Pomander of Steel. Would have preferred one of Strength, because I only have one Strength left, but oh well. See if we can't sneak through here. I'm not going to be able to sneak past that knight. Uh-huh. Unable to use abilities. That is very annoying. And I'm also trying to heal a little bit, but it's not healing me enough. I need you gone. There we go, just die. Real quick. So I need to heal just in case there's any wandering enemies around. I don't think I've seen any in this floor set, but I'm not taking the risk. There we go. Oh, there were 2 gold treasure chests in here. Pomander Witching again! That is apparently the only Pomander they have in this one. Yeah. Would you look at that? Oh, alluring trap. I'm gonna run over here. And then get these gathered up. And then we use this. Oh, I'm still taking a lot of damage. Cool. I did not think I'd take that much damage from the bewitched enemies, but I still did. Well, might as well reset that one. It's not worth it if you've died, because then you can't actually progress. So, it is just pointless. Honestly, Summoner felt kind of weak outside of your energy drain and Fester Burst. So I might not do Summoner anymore. I do have one other one as Machinist, but Machinist suffers from a similar problem to Summoner in that you don't have a lot of self-healing or sustain. In fact, Summoner has more because Summoner can heal on command, whereas Machinist only has Second Wind over here, which has a 2-minute cooldown. So, let's see. Do I have anything else that I can even consider? That there's... Is there anything else to do in this game right now? Could do the classic leveling thing that I do, of doing the daily society quests. How do I change the title of the stream? Because I'm not planning on doing any more. Any more Pals of the Dead? Please, Streamlabs. Because OBS isn't letting me change it, so Streamlabs, please, just let me change it. Speaking of, I should do that as well, so that I hide the chat. It's not letting me change the name of the stream. I don't like Streamlabs. It is really annoying to set up. Because it's just got, unlike OBS, which has decent enough UI, Streamlabs is just does not have anything related to the stream itself, only in terms of like giving money, and I don't, but I don't know, as far as I know, Streamlabs is really the only way to show the chat on stream, and that's kind of useful. Oh well. I can't change the title of the stream, and I'm just gonna have to live with it. So then, I am working on Samurai. I'm doing both Lidleron and Yedlimad societies for Samurai. Gives approximately, I think it's 4 million XP a day. And 4 million XP should get us a level, which will place us at level 86. Do we get anything fun at level 86? Anything fun? Fuga Mastery upgrades Fuga to Fuka. Nice. Oh, get rid of that, and then we'll get these quests. Raiders of the Lost Pork. Here. Where do my glasses go? I am wearing them. Huh? I can't... Oh yeah, I am. Just very hard to see. In motion. Much better than usual grass. Get some of that. Get some of this. And then we run up here. And what are we picking up here? We're just investigating, actually. I think. Yes, yes we are. An unidentified floating object. Kill this guy. There we go. And now, search for the suspicious character and deliver the clumps. Might as well deliver the clumps first, actually. I don't know, I feel like that's a better line or something. Yeah, maybe they're just about the same. So I'm headed over there, so might as well fly over there. There we go. Getting close. And dancing frog. And there we go. That's that dealt with. And now we move on to the better payout. Is we're in this direction. Now we might actually get to use some of our skills as well when fighting these enemies. There we go. And we get a special quest that forces us to use a mount. Factory Warfare. Which has us flying around here and throwing yellow galal at monkeys. Apparently they're Hanuman. There we go. Moving forward. Let's go do Seedy Affair, and then Writing Hazards. And then we will return the quest. I'm going to take a quick look at Shared Fates. How am I doing on that? Okay. Largely bad. Pretty good. Maybe I'll try and do some Dawn Trail Fates. Let's see. Here we have this thing. Down from this. Throw the antidote on it. And then pick it up. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I was looking at other things. I missed the point, destination, the quest. But at least we do get to fight some enemies. That's nice. I like when I fight enemies. Now, we go and deliver the quest, and then we will look at Foucault. Alright, once we arrive, it'll be someday this year. There we go. Let's fly over here. There are some training dummies, and that will let us see what Foucault does. So Fuga just creates a small little wave in front of you. This one apparently attacks in a circle, so I thought I needed this one, but apparently I don't. It's interesting that they attack in different ways, actually. There. Now, I use myself back to initial state. So, I'm done with Samurai because I'm not level 90, so I can't do the Dawn Trail Beast Tribes, and because of that, I'm actually working on another class, which is Viper, which as you can see is level 90 plus. So let's head on over to the Dawn Trail area. These quests. And then we head on out. And get them done. No, how are we gonna do that one? I'll just take this thing. head on over there, and then down there, and then there, and then back. Samoka was rank 3, 11 out of 40. Alright. Where's this? Is this? Yeah, this is Samoka. Yakitel is 26 out of 40. That's pretty cool. Oh, Living Memory is fewer. No, Living Memory is only rank 2. That's why it's got fewer fates. Here we go. Find the fragrant flower. And we use the item. And then we move on. Yakabegzoma. Well, we didn't get to use all that many of our abilities, but let's just move on. I wonder what that person was doing. Because that looked like they're on the Society mount. And those aren't, like, quite as easy as normal mounts to get off of, so maybe they were stuck on it. Oh well. Pick up the scrap lumber. And these in. And we should get a level here too, with a new skill as well. Get out of the way. Enhanced second wind. Cool. They lowered the cooldown on second wind. Wow. Oh, increased the potency actually. It wasn't even lowering the cooldown. Now I heal a little bit more with this skill. Anyways, now we have the last set of society quests left today. These ones I'm actually progressing at. An unspoiled mature tree. Always interesting to check if I can get some cool materials or some such from them. Apparently not, because that one just disappeared. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Oh well. Are there any for minor? No. No, there are not. Oh, it's down here. There we go. There we go. Ride the branch pair to Golmagic Grove and use the Shrouded Luminescence. Use Shrouded Luminescence. Shine a light on the problem, which is in this direction. Okay. Oh. It's a pretty cool mount, actually. It's a shame the Pella didn't give a cool mount. So I like when you get cool mounts from society quests. The next society quest that we'll be getting is the Yokui. And I don't think that they have cool mounts. This one is sort of cool. It's the coolest one yet in Dawntrail of the society quests. And I think it will be the coolest, because I just cannot imagine the Yokui having a cool mount. Let's see, you want to growth hindering herbs? Let's get 3 of these. Nice. And then we'll fly on over here. Actually, we'll fly way up here. Bark samples, yes. That's annoying. Got 4 of those, so I'll just throw that one away. Because these are market prohibited and unsellable, so they are completely useless. Which makes it frustrating that you can get more than what the quest asks for. Like, I guess I could save them in my inventory in case I pull the same quest at one point. But I'm not going to do that because I have limited inventory space. Alright. Time to wait and see when we arrive at the quest givers so that we can turn in the quests. Any day today. And we get that. Get that. And turn in that. There we go. Now I am at reputation 180 out of 720, because that was the first couple of quests that I did at level 4. And then we'll work on up to level 8. At which point, which is the max level, so be nice to reach that one someday. Well, that is that. Can I? I cannot. I still don't have enough. I need 6 more. What else is there to do in this game? I'm at 1.5 hours of stream time. I think that'll have to do for tonight. Today was mostly an emergency stream because I forgot to stream yesterday and on Monday. So I'm actually gonna call it here today. I will see you next stream, which I will try to do tomorrow. So yeah, like I said, I'll see you then. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good one.